The Open Markets Institute asked the FTC to initiate a rulemaking to prohibit businesses from using exclusive dealing, exclusionary payments, and other similar practices that substantially foreclose rivals from customers, distributors, or suppliers of critical input. OMI calls upon the FTC to issue specific substantive rules prescribing certain practices as unfair methods of competition, but the FTC has no such power, as described more fully in our written comment submitted to the Commission on September 30th. OMI's proposed rule would prohibit the use of exclusive agreements by a single firm when that firm has a market share of 30% or more, or when the top 3 firms in an industry collectively have a market share of 50% or greater. OMI provides no empirical or theoretical basis for these thresholds. And the 30% share is substantially lower than the market shares identified in the petition for matters where a court or agency found liability for the use of actual or de facto exclusive agreements. OMI advocates for the prohibition of exclusive agreements under certain conditions, but under well-established precedent, per se illegality is confined to restraints that would always or almost always tend to restrict competition and decrease output. Significant economic research finds that vertical agreements, including exclusive agreements, can be pro-competitive. In general, vertical restraints are less harmful than horizontal restraints and may provide substantial scope for efficiencies. Thus, vertical agreements, with the possible exception of alleged tying agreements, including exclusive agreements with customers, suppliers, or distributors, whether challenged under the Sherman Act or Clayton Act, are evaluated under the rule of reason. For these reasons, the Commission should reject OMI's petition.